All right, put your newspaper away. We're going to play a math game. I have two mathematicians with me today. I have Mateo and Isaac D.
Hello.
And we've been playing a new math game this week that we're loving, and we just had to share it with you. It comes to us from a 5th grade teacher somewhere in America named Juliana Matherson. And her Instagram address, you'll find lots of fun activities at her Instagram, is Math with Ms. Matherson. And Isaac asked me, is her name really Matherson? Yes, it truly is really Matherson. And it reminded me, one of our high school math teachers, Mr. Holoviak, always calls me, instead of Mrs. Matsuda, he calls me Mrs. Matsuda. And I thought I need to do something cool with my name too. But the game is called Race to 100. And you play in partners, or I played with Aaron and Rianne last week, or a few days ago, in a group of 3, and that was really fun too. So, who wants to go first?
Okay.
Okay, so Mateo rolled a 1.
So I'll put the 1 as the 1.
So he can either put a 1 or a 10, because you have the choice to multiply times 1 or 10. I think I know why you chose 1. All right, Isaac's turn.
Yes.
It's a 5. So he can either put a 5 or a 50. All right, Mateo.
2, 20.
Talk nice and loudly so they can hear.
A 2 and a 20.
20.
21.
All right. Now, after we played this for a day, Mateo came to school the next day and he said, I'm wondering, tell them what you said, Mateo.
If you can use one of these dices, and if I roll a 1 and a 6, I can choose if I either want a 1 or a 6.
So it could be a 1, a 6, a 10, or a 60.
Yeah.
All right, so I think it's Mateo's turn. Let's switch to that die now.
3 and a 4. I'm going to choose 4 and 40. So it's 41.
Are you writing for him because you're in a better position to write? Okay. Teamwork.
He also has better handwriting.
40?
Yeah. Yeah, so 50.
60.
60.
And you can show the addition. These two boys are able to do a lot mentally, and so they don't have to. But with my other students who need that extra practice, I have them actually write the problem there.
A 6 or a 4? 4D.
40. Multiplying times 10. Now, we've been working a lot with those multiplying with multiples of 10. So this is a really good game to practice that. Oh, we're getting really close here. What's going to happen?
4. So that means I moved to 101. Because 40.
Oh, darn it.
Go ahead. Put it here. Mateo takes the win. 101. Now, it was really fun because when Mateo came with this idea, I just sent them off to experiment with that, and they really had a blast. And so that's how they like to play with the double side, the die in the die. And it gave me an idea to see what would happen if we put race to 1001. But then I kind of blew it because then I said, what if we multiply times 1, 10, or 100? But boys, why didn't that work? Stop.
Because when you do 50, it would be 500.
And then if you roll another 5, it's 1,000.
Yeah, it would just be way too quick to play.
The game ends too quickly, and that's just not so
So if
much
you do it
fun.
times 10 and times 1, it would be a lot more
It takes
fun.
too long. It takes a long time, though, when you do it 2,000.
It does take a longer time.
Yeah.
And even this game,
more fun.
like you won, I think, in 3 moves.
Yeah,
But I've seen it go much longer. It just depends.
depends if the luck of the die.
The luck of the die. We just wanted to share this with you, and we hope that you'll try it with your students. You want to say goodbye, boys?
Bye-bye.
Okay. I had the privilege yesterday of playing this game with Olivia and Juliet, and they did a couple things that were pretty interesting. So Juliet had a 30 plus a 40, and she couldn't remember what 30 plus 40 was. It just wasn't coming to her. And she used a strategy that I thought she might like to share.
So I did this plus 10, and then that would be a 50, and keep this the same, so that would be 30. and that would be 80
She remembered what 30 plus 50 is.
minus 10 equals 70.
Transferring those skills that we've been practicing into a game. I was so excited. Then, when it became Olivia's turn, this is the problem she had. She had 60 plus 30, and she just could not remember what 6 plus 3 is. It just wasn't coming to her. So, what did we pull out, Olivia? We pulled out our beaded number line, and let's show them how we used it to figure out what 6 plus 3 is.
I pulled the 6.
She pulled the 6,
We know it's 6 because there's 4.
and she knows it's 6 because there's 4 there. Mm-hmm.
And then plus 3. And you pull the 3 over here. And then there's 1 over here, so we know it's 9. And then you add the 0.
It was just so clear. And then you add the zeros at the end. I just love that. And then we talked about, Olivia, I remember we said, we know what 6 plus 4 is from our game.
Yeah.
And what's 6 plus 4?
10.
So 1 less than 6 plus 4 would be
9.
9. So we had 2 strategies to do that. So we're throwing in all kinds of strategies in this game, aren't we, ladies? All right. Now, one little warning. We were trying to use this beaded number line, and it wasn't working. And do you remember why we figured out this beaded number line wasn't working?
It only had 9.
It only had 9. And then we counted over here, and this one only had 9, too. So make sure your beaded number lines have 10 beads per section. Make sure. Shall we say goodbye?
Bye. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe!